Errol Spence second time on the pivot.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And just to be, have you here again, man, is a testament to how you continue to build, but also, man, to who you are and the way you grind. The last question I asked you, I was like, Bud, we gonna see it? And you said, you was like, every belt I have, I've taken it from somebody. I'm about to go get number 3. You dang to act like you didn't have to fight, you guys, that Saturday. You said, I'm gonna get number 3, and I'm not leaving until I get number 4. And throughout the press tour, you said, I'm a man of my word. Now that you have done everything to make the fight, right? 28-0, 39-0, 30 knockouts, 22 knockouts. Who's the A side? Who is the guy coming into this fight?
I'm the guy for sure. I'm the A side. It gotta be A side, and that's why we was going. That's why the business side was kind of cause with him, he just didn't want to believe that, you know, I was the A side. Like, I'm the big dog. When we talk about ticket sales, talk about putting butts in the seats, all that. Like, I'm him. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't want to believe that. He was like, well, I did this, I won these belts, I did this. That's cool, but try to take that to the bank. Mm-hmm. That was somebody telling us, cool, all them accolades, cool, but take that to the bank and see what you get for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when we talk about putting butts in the seats, I can do that. When we talk about people viewing, I can do that. So, you know, he really didn't understand that or didn't want to understand it. But
you bring that up because I heard, like I said, there's been some media before this, and I checked it out. And there was a FaceTime. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Y'all talk?
Yeah, we FaceTime.
You ain't never got into what was that FaceTime about? Because that conversation, if me and him sitting here like, I'm the dog, I'm the big dog. No, I'm the big dog. Bitch, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that conversation go with y'all, but that's how it would go with me. How was that like when, because this fight, it was hard to get this fight, is what everybody understands. It was difficult to make this happen, but it's happening. What was that like when y'all actually got together man to man and figured it out?
The first time we FaceTime, it was more of just a fill out. Like, we were just talking on the phone, talking about family, talking about life, talking about investments, all this type of different things, talking about, you know, the state of boxing, what's it in, who's good. And we were just filling each other out, talking about kids, all that. And then we probably talked about the boxing part like five, 10 minutes. And then the next time we got on FaceTime, we started talking more about it. He started telling me, you know, the stuff that he was concerned about and the things he wanted. And, you know, it made sense to me. It made sense. I was like, yeah, I understand that. Like, he wanted to know basically, you know, about everything, where every dollar's going to, you know, so, and he wanted to be a part of it. And I understood that because, you know, wherever he came from, with Top Rank and Bob and them, they gave him no control over that. So he was trying to take control over his own career, basically, you know, and make sure everything's structured out right. So that was kind of a big hurdle to get over right there. And then with me, I feel like I really got this fight because it was things he was asking for that, you know, Al and them was like, that I wasn't gonna, you know, they thought I wasn't gonna do it. And we talking about percentages. And, you know, I basically was like, yeah, like give him that. You know, this the fight, it's just the fight I want, period. Regardless of, you know, anybody else or moving up, fighting somebody, like, I feel like I can't leave 147 pounds without fighting him. And he can't leave 147 pounds without fighting me, regardless of what he say. I feel like he's my dancing partner, and I'm his dancing partner. Like,
that's hard,
you know what I'm saying? We meant for each other.
Yeah, I love that.
So we got to make it happen. This is one of these legendary fights. This is like Sugar Ray not fighting Tommy Hearns.
Correct.
Or Tommy Hearns not fighting Marvin Hagler, you know? So it's something that basically for me, I feel like it had to happen.
With that, there's a lot of numbers involved. You were just saying you felt like you was the draw, the big dog, but they got you as the underdog.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
How do you feel about that?
I really don't feel nothing about it. I mean, my people gonna win a lot of money, but
I'm your people.
you know what I'm saying? I don't feel nothing about it, and you know, I'm a rational person, so you know, baby, I should be the underdog if you know tell these people to do all the best and stuff, what I've been through, what the stuff that occurred in the past 2-3 years, I mean, I should be the underdog. We talking about car crash, eye injuries, and everything. So, I mean, if they read up on that, they'd probably be like, yeah, we're gonna make him an underdog because, you know, Terrence Crawford's his accolades, and yeah, I've been winning, but, you know, they see all that, they research everything and see all that type of stuff, and then, you know, make their draw on it. But I'm not sure about being an underdog.
Right.
I feel like that makes for a better story for me.
You're talking about better stories. You ever thought about what your Showtime or Netflix story might look like? Because last time we sat down with you, you had the accident, then the fight. Then you just recently had the accident in December. Now you got the fight. I'm talking about perseverance and rebuilding, and like that story itself, I think will be amazing on film. You ever think about things like that?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I documented a lot of stuff. Like, I got videos and everything with, you know, no teeth, playing with my kids out there. Like, they joking with me, and my eye swollen, you know, I got gash and everything. So, yeah, I had thought about it, and I was like, man, I wish I recorded, but at that time, I was too embarrassed to have somebody record me. Like, I was like 190 pounds, like, you know, my hair was growing out wild, you know, and I was still wild too. Like, after my car crash, I was still like going out drinking and everything and having fun, partying and everything right after my car crash.
We talked about it, bruh. Get a motherfucking driver. Like, let's talk real. You know, we done sat down. That's our second time sitting down, bro. Your ass can't drive. Your ass do not need to grab a wheel the rest of your life. Like, get a driver.
On the court, I do need to get a driver because to this day, I'm still, like, I get nervous. And it's the fact that I'm so brave that I drive. Like, I don't be tripping. But I don't know if it's stupidity or what, but I be nervous as hell. Like, even when I'm at the red light, like, I just envision, like, a car coming and crashing into me. Or when I'm driving, like, I envision, like, I gotta stay in the middle. Like, I can't drive, like, by the wall or nothing because I just envision somebody hitting me or something like that. Or if I'm driving past a four-way lane, like, I just envision somebody or like running the light and hitting me. Mm-hmm. So it be things like that. I definitely do need to get a driver.
I drive for you.
Hey, after this, he gonna have enough to pay us all to drive. So, man, we might need to do it for real.
Somebody to hang with, we got you,
man.
Even with that, you know, Channing talking about the driver, all that different stuff, and you know, from your last fight versus Ugas, you know, to now, the time in between the fights. You know, a lot of things go on. How do you maintain your discipline, you know, your focus, knowing that this fight was potentially on the horizon? Like, how do you stay in it so you don't have to do so much to get back ready for this type of fight?
I just stayed at home, basically. I mean, I stayed at home all the time. Like, I barely went out. Like, I'm only talking about club. I'm just talking about went out, period. Like, hanging out with friends, internet. Like, I just stay home on my ranch, kick with my kids, do stuff with my kids, do stuff with my girlfriend all the time. Like, that's how I spend most of my time. Because I don't get in trouble when I'm with my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I thought about that. I was like, man, I don't never get in trouble when I'm with my girlfriend or my kids. Like, it's always if I'm with my partners. Like,
that's usually how we become partners, though, dog. That's usually how it happens.
Yeah, like, I'm never in trouble. Like, when I'm with my girl, everything's smooth. Like, nothing ever happened, but as soon as, you know, I drift off, hang out with my guys, something happened. So I just kidding with my girl, my kids, and just staying out the way. I pop up in the gym, work out at the gym, run. But it was basically just being at home, watch TV.
The other thing that I want to know, like, in listening to you, I don't understand the mindset of a combat sports athlete. Right? Like, I know what football is and what it's like to have teammates. And I know that if this dude, I can't really handle him, I might have Chan. I'd be like, Chan, man, you need to take this block on. Let me get around. For you, it's once I'm inside that ring, it's me and you. When you talk about having a conversation with a guy, you're talking about kids and you're talking about investments and you're talking about life.